Gears of War E-Day could be the last Gears of War we ever see, period. And that, honest to God, is not a far-fetched reality. And that's scary to say, but it's the truth. You're not ready to hear this about Gears of War E-Day. You guys know me. I give it to you guys, be it good, bad, or ugly, okay? I always encourage discussion on my channel. That's why we bond together so much and keep shit lit on this side. Now, if you enjoy anything Gears of War related, especially Gears of War E-Day, make sure that you hit this like button and also consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with anything Gears of War related. Now, with that said, there are 3 aspects that I need to break down to you guys about Gears of War E-Day. And some of you folks I already know are not going to want to hear this. Okay. But again, I have to be brutally honest and let you guys know the optics of how I feel Gears of War E-Day is going to be portrayed in 2026, okay? It's going to be a monumental year for the Gears of War brand as a whole, right? It should be on paper, but again, I have some worries, some things that are in my mind muttering around that I feel like I need to get out to you folks. And trust me, you're going to want to hear all of them. And beyond me listing out those things, I also will be reacting to a video from another content creator where he also expresses his concern about Gears of War E-Day. Now, mind you, I did not watch his video, and we're going to react to that together for the first time ever. And we're ultimately going to see if we are both on the same page or do we have contrasting differences that we need to discuss. So this is going to be a high value action-packed video that you're going to enjoy. So folks, as I said previously, I'm going to list out 3 things that I'm currently worried about when it comes to Gears of War E-Day, okay? Starting with number 3. Now, relevance via marketing is going to be everything for Gears of War E-Day. You don't have a title if nobody knows about it. Okay. Now, if Gears of War Reloaded is any indication of what might happen with Gears of War E-Day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie to you, we are in trouble. Okay, I'm going to just keep it all the way real with you guys. Gears of War Reloaded, in my opinion, did not get any crazy marketing at all. Some folks might say, well, Abel, it's an older game, they're not going to push it that hard. But I don't know. The way the optics in the climate overall is for Microsoft/Xbox brand right now, it's not looking too good. Okay. Objectively speaking, it's not looking too good. We had the Game Pass price hike. We essentially have seen a priority shift when it comes to their marketing and who they are as a brand. It personally seems to me as though Microsoft is split several different ways with their brand and don't know where to head. And confusion leads to less dollars and less thriving products. And Gears of War E-Day is one of those products that need to shine in the worst way. Again, if Gears of War Reloaded is any indication of how marketing is done for Gears of War E-Day, ladies and gentlemen, I am fucking scared, okay? Gears of War Reloaded got trailers here and there, just little spot highlight things, and they just kept it moving. Gears of War E-Day is gonna need full presentations, which I think we will get in a way, right? But we're gonna need a campaign that really brings out content creators and showcases this game in a powerful light. Because right now, even with Gears of War Reloaded, it feels like the Gears of War brand is still dormant. Still not known, still a underground mixtape. And yes, guys, the game did release on other platforms for the first time ever, but I still feel as though that people are like, that's cute, moving on. You know what I mean? I'm going to be very honest. It doesn't feel as though Gears of War is ahead of things in getting the fair shake. And hopefully with Gears of War E-Day and better marketing, things change on that front. Now, coming in at number 2, far as worries for Gears of War E-Day, the competitive timing. Okay, right now, currently in the climate, Gears of War Reloaded is out in the wild, right? Not doing too successful, in my opinion, right? On the multiplayer front at all, many of you folks know, or have stopped playing the game altogether. It just is what it is. You might be watching this video like, Abel, yeah, I did stop playing. Factually, as I did, right? Competitive timing is everything. What games are out right now? Let's capture this time space right now. Arc Raiders. Oh, baby, Arc Raiders. The third person dream, okay? Arc Raiders is out. Battlefield 6 is out. Call of Duty has not even dropped yet, right? And then we have banger single player titles looking at the optics, Gears of War Reloaded really didn't stand a chance. Again, this game got a mixtape release, and I'm gonna keep it fucking real, guys. It got a mixtape release, and we want the world from the product. That's not how this goes, okay? Gears of War Reloaded would have sufficed if it released earlier in the summer. I don't know why we missed these key opportunities to really highlight a product and really get it in people's hands and really just isolate the competition. Tail end of May, early June is when this game should have dropped. I don't know why corporate heads see the holiday season or the school season as the most opportune time to get their games in the hands of other players. I feel as though that summer pocket of gaming is still such a gold mine that a lot of companies simply don't take advantage of, which is actually insane to me. Okay, and we see the damage it has done with Gears of War. Now, Gears of War Reloaded is probably an afterthought to most gamers, right? It might be in their backlog or simply not purchased at all at this current moment. But that's the point I am making. If you choose to stand amongst juggernauts, right, you're going to get those type of results. We need to better position ourselves with Gears of War E-Day so it stands a fighting chance and doesn't get swallowed up. I mean, but that comes along with relevance and marketing, like I was saying in my previous gripe about Gears of War E-Day, right? It's going to come down to those things. It has to be a mix of everything coming together, timing, marketing, and a good push. I mean, a fucking thorough push for this title to be seen, heard, and embraced. And again, from what I am seeing for Gears of War E-Day, this could be an uphill battle. And coming in at number one for my concerns about Gears of War E-Day, the cold shoulder again. Okay, this community is not being embraced and loved. We are not being loved on at all. We are the stepchild under the stairs, okay? And we barely get slid meals. And I'm just keeping it real. We just feel like the stepchild when it comes to the coalition and community. It feels very cold on this side in the way community is expressed here. The people, you and I, we are the community. The devs here feel very hands off and just not concerned with their products, right? No engagement, nothing that's healthy that keeps people happy and kind of leaning in, kind of intrigued about their product still, and somehow shining a light at the end of the tunnel where people think like, oh, yo, are they going to do anything else for Gears of War Reloaded or anything? It feels very cold. It feels as though simply we are not being heard. And honestly, if we feel that way, it probably is that way. I'm just going to keep it real. It probably is that way. Now, heading into Gears of War E-Day, this is a big realization for me because I'm noticing how you fucks treat people. We are getting disrespected. We're straight getting disrespected. It's the cold shoulder. I understand the coalition and the team has other things to work on. It's not per se the devs. However, there could be more strategy around communication to the community. We are just not heard. And then you have the content creators trying to do the best they can, providing content to the community and enjoy the game. But man, I see the videos that they're putting out and stuff. Shit's looking depressing, bro. Shit is looking depressing. It doesn't look the best. It feels as though that the content creators are at their wits' end and are just waiting for E-Day just so they get a second breath of just hope and happiness to put out to the world, and ultimately providing themselves a second chance to put on Gears in a big way. And honestly, guys, that's sad because we should be able to be in a thriving community and have a thriving product that we could talk endlessly about. You guys see me slow down with Gears of War content. Now, mind you, I told you, my word is my word here. I love Gears of War and there will be Gears of War content on this channel leading up to E-Day. But as often as I put it out, it may not be that much, but I gotta work with what's being given to me. Now, if other content creators are having great conversations and things, you already know I love reactions and discussions, so that would never be leaving, but it's hard for the content creators. There's really nothing to go off of, and there's not a lot of meat on this bone. I'm gonna be all the way real. And with Gears of War E-Day steadily approaching, could this all just echo the same movement, the same shit? Or are we somehow going to have a breakthrough for this title? However, what this black man will do is hope for the best and pray that coalition get their shit together and we get a community and community leaders behind this game like this game really needs. We need Microsoft to embrace this game and have a community hub where it feels like we're being heard and discussions are made, ultimately leading us to go on and build a healthy relationship overall. And guys, here's to crossing my fingers, because I don't know if that's going to happen for Gears of War E-Day. So guys, you already know what time it is.
It is reaction time.
Shout out to Animal Zero. He's putting out another discussion video about Gears of War E-Day. Let's take a look at the title and thumbnail. And it reads as follows. I'm concerned about Gears of War E-Day. And then the thumbnail reads, E-Day trouble? ? So that look right there, guys, is pretty concerning, okay? We're going to see what Animal Zero is talking about, and I'm going to provide my thoughts alongside his video. Guys, the links to his channel will be down in the description. Now, without further ado, let's hop into the reaction.
If I sat here and told you all that I was not getting concerned at all about Gears of War E-Day, I would be lying to you. Lying to you. Gears of War E-Day, I am very concerned about after the blunder that was Gears of War Reloaded. And I'm going to give you a multi-layered answer to this and reasoning behind my concern for Gears of War E-Day. The first thing I want to mention is, when can we expect to see more information about Gears of War E-Day? Well, I've seen it for a while, guys. People have asked about, the Game Awards in December, the Dev Direct in January. I don't think either of those we're going to hear anything about Gears of War E-Day.
And you know what? That's sad, because I actually think so. The way that things are just shaping up, guys, unfortunately, I would be hard-pressed to see the coalition or anybody talk about Gears of War E-Day at any of these events. Again, the marketing presentation in how Microsoft has been going about things lately has been fucking scary, guys. Really scary. I'm going to keep it all the way real. Just scary. I don't think that they're going to bring any eyes to Gears of War E-Day, unfortunately.
I would love it, guys. I would love it. We might get a little Easter egg or something, or maybe like Gears of War Reloaded does a...
I don't even think that, but...
Christmas event, and they put some kind of Gears of War E-Day Easter egg in it or something. Like, I could see something like that happening, but I don't believe we are going to see anything about Gears of War E-Day until the Xbox Game Showcase of 2026, which would more than likely be June.
Yeah. And that sounds on par. That actually sounds on par. I don't think we're going to see anything, guys, till then. And do not hold your breath for anything outside of that. Just don't. Just don't do it.
And at that Xbox Game Showcase, I do believe it's going to be the direct of the Xbox Game Showcase. So I think, this past year, like I'd mentioned, we had the Outer Worlds 2, which was the direct, which was right after the Xbox Game Showcase. They did a deep dive into the Outer Worlds 2. I think we're going to be getting that next year for Gears of War E-Day. So if any of you are wondering my thoughts on that, could they do it at the Game Awards? Could they do it at the Dev Direct? Sure. But I think Xbox is like, we see how they're adding costs to their consoles, to Game Pass. They're adding all this stuff. I don't think they're going to spend money on having it shown at the Game Awards. They're going to show it at their own event, which would be Xbox Game Showcase.
That seems like a wise play from them. That seems like how they could well spend their money. Yeah, I'm saying that in all honesty, guys. The way that Microsoft is going about things as of late, bro, they seem very scatterbrained and kind of like they don't know where they want to pivot. And I don't think that Gears of War E-Day is at the front of mind. I don't think ad spend should go into Gears of War E-Day, right? If I'm thinking like a Microsoft exec, like it's like, why showcase this game and we have our own shit that we have our own E3 that we do, so yeah, I agree with Zero here. I don't think they're going to do anything on that front.
Here's why I'm really concerned about Gears of War E-Day. It should go without question that Gears of War E-Day, one of my most anticipated games of the future.
Okay.
Very excited about it.
Same.
But with the way that Gears of War Reloaded was handled, it has me very concerned. And if you wanted me to say, if you said zero, what was the number one thing that really concerned you about Gears of War Reloaded?
A lot for me.
Before it even released to the world, I was pounding the table. I was screaming from the rooftops that Houston, we have a problem if Gears of War Reloaded is not consistently trying to market this game.
Oh,
The coalition, I should say. The marketing for Gears of War Reloaded was absolutely abysmal. It was awful. I don't care how you cut it. I'm talking free marketing, guys. Free marketing. So, guys, I run Zero Dark here, this gaming cafe, and I post on social media every single day, whether we have an event coming or not. I post every day, religiously, every day on Facebook, sometimes on X, but like every day on Facebook, every day on Instagram. It's like a religious thing that we do here. So a AAA game, AAA title, doesn't even post every day about Gears of War Reloaded.
Listen, guys, no lie detected here. The same shit I was just saying. I'm watching this video for the first time with you folks. For the first time, we're together watching this, guys. And look what Zero's saying here. Look what Zero's saying here. He's saying the same exact shit that I'm saying. The marketing was abysmal for this title. And then outside of that, outside of getting people through the door and actually converting for a purchase, which would be considered, I guess, Microsoft a W. Like, oh, we trapped them, we got them, and now let's do the bait and switch for the multiplayer. Let's fuck them over there. I mean, the campaign holds it down. The campaign is never the problem with Gears of War. A campaign is never the issue, in my opinion, with Gears of War. I'm always such a multiplayer head, right? And when you get to that front, I mean, and then you just add how they just treated the multiplayer folks and just not listening to us, like really not listening to us, and just like, whatever with y'all. We got the sale, we're moving on type shit. That's what it gives. The marketing just was not hitting with this title. Bro, I'm telling you, it felt like a underground mixtape, bruh. Bro, we make more noise on my channel to the world. We make more noise on my channel to the world. From you guys engaging, from us talking, from me being on Twitter and X. You guys follow me on Twitter and X. The links are down in the description below, guys. I'm going to be doing giveaways and shit in the future for our community in a big way for my people. So check me out down there and let's have a conversation. Check me out. My links are down below. But organically, what's done here, we have a better marketing team for our community here than Gears of War had for their AAA game. Factually, facts. We're more consistent. We're out here. We're having conversations and discussions. We do more. We just do more. Every day. And Gears of War, it just was here one day and gone the next with Reloaded. It just boop, boop, gone. Just gone. And he's not lying. It's sad to see, but it's the God's honest truth.
When you have a Gears of War X page that has hundreds of thousands of people that are followed that page. Same thing with Facebook, same thing with, TikTok and all these different forms of, social media. The Gears of War subreddit. The fact is that since Reloaded's released, before Reloaded released, they had like a couple of tweets. Nothing crazy. They were just like, they were posting, meet Marcus Phoenix. And it was like a video they posted on YouTube and they just shared it on X. Bro, where is the hype and where is the marketing for Gears of War Reloaded, bro?
It's non-existent, and it's very lazily done. Very lazily done. You can feel there's no heart behind it. It feels very cold.
After Gears of War Reloaded releases, they release a tweet, but it's about an update or something of that, which I'm fine with, right? But like, it's not even them tweeting it. It's a repost from the Gears community X account.
Exactly.
What I'm getting at is if this is the type of marketing that we get for Gears of War E-Day, this could very well be the last Gears of War we ever get.
He's not lying. He's not lying. Like, it sounds dramatic, folks, but honestly, this is giving SOCOM vibes. And if you played SOCOM and you know about the SOCOM franchise, ladies and gentlemen, I do third-person shooters. We do third-person shooters on this channel. Just look around. Just look around. And don't get it twisted. I fuck with first-person shooters as well, but they have to be my caliber. It has to be something Abel Green likes. But we do third-person shooters on this channel. Heavy. Look around. A game called SOCOM, once upon a time, was sort of in the same situation here. It's kind of echoing, right? Not one-to-one, but kind of giving those vibes. We're at wit's end here with Gears of War E-Day. Gears of War E-Day could be the last Gears of War we ever see, period. And that, honest to God, is not a far-fetched reality. And that's scary to say, but it's the truth. It feels like this franchise, to me, is on its way out instead of coming and arriving and saying, we're here. Let me know down in the comment section, guys. Am I lying? Tell me what you feel. You know we have discussions here. Y'all know how we do on this side. Run it up. Let me know how you feel. Do you feel that same way? Does it feel like we're going, or does it feel like we're arriving? It feels like we're about to leave, bruh. And he's not lying here. I've been down this road before with other games, and just it's sort of eerily giving that feeling like, yo, this is the last hope. If we don't get this going here, ladies and gentlemen, we are out the door. We're out the door and on to the next. And I'm cool with that, because Abel Green's going to thrive, and this community is going to thrive with or without Gears. I got you guys. We're going to be together. We built a bond. We're going to be together. But just to lose a franchise such as Gears would be hurtful. I'm not going to lie to you. I would be hurt.
I believe that Gears of War E-Day will be, I believe in my heart of hearts, guys, it'll be the biggest Gears of War of all time.
Probably will.
Adding PlayStation and all that stuff. And apparently we might be getting Switch too as well.
That would be crazy.
The marketing has got to be on point. It has to be.
Yeah, you have no room for error. You have none. Zero room for error here.
I look at movies. Okay, movies are a great example because it's another form of entertainment that I think the video game industry can kind of learn some stuff from, right? Not that you have to copy and paste what they do, but if a movie is not properly marketed,
it fails.
Nobody knows about it.
Right, and it fails. Yep.
Like, no one will know. So, yeah, there's going to be a cult following for, like, let me give you an example. There's going to be a cult following for the Avengers, Secret Wars and Doomsday and all that stuff. But if you don't market that movie heavily, like, yeah, sure, word of mouth can only go so far, but you got to market that movie heavily, so it's like reminding people constantly,
right?
The movie's coming out this month. The movie's coming out in 7 days. The movie's coming out tomorrow. Like, you got to be on it.
Yeah, sure.
Commercials, free marketing on social media, all that stuff, right? I think of the same way with games. Because sometimes people forget, like, oh yeah, that game's coming out this month. Gosh, I totally forgot. Or the game's already out. Are you kidding me? Like, this happens all the time.
Yeah, see, that's true.
With AAA games.
That's true.
But you can take the easiest free ways to market, like social media. And I'm just saying, guys, like, the Xbox game studios, their way that they market and the way that they utilize social media, those teams are not good.
I agree.
For Undead Labs, for the Coalition, it's not good, bro. And I should say, if you want to say, like, yeah, they're posting stuff, yeah, but it's not good enough.
Right. Fair.
It's not just gonna breathe on its own, bro. You got to breathe life into it, and then it can start breathing on its own. But
Yo, talk that shit, sir. He's preaching, y'all. Give a like to the video. My man's preaching. Keep going, brother. Keep going. Let's go.
You got to build it first, and then once you build it, then, like, it can breathe on its own. They will come, like whatever you want to, like however you want to look at it. So E-Day, where I'm concerned about it, I'm not concerned that people like the Gears community is not going to be excited. I think the entire Gears of War community is going to be very excited for E-Day.
We will.
I think even the PlayStation community, when they start seeing more and more about it, they're going to be very excited about it. But where I'm concerned is the marketing.
I'm going to be the marketing. I'm going to be the marketer for Gears of War E-Day. Guys, you see the work I put in on this channel. You see the effort I put in here with you guys and how we just go up. Gears of War E-Day comes around. I'm going to be the marketing for this title. Zero's going to be the marketing for this title. Us having conversations going to be the marketing for this title. I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm going to be excited for Gears of War E-Day. But I want us to get the fair shake. And Zero's nailing it. Marketing has to be through the roof. And again, me watching this video for the first time, I didn't know he was going to hop into this, right? I don't know what a man's going to say, like in their videos or whatever, what content creators may say or may not say. But he's piggybacking right off of what I said initially to you folks. Big concerns on that front. We need to be known. We need people to know that we fucking exist. Hello? Help us help you. Ugh. Ugh.
And say Gears of War E-Day doesn't sell as well as Xbox was hoping.
It's over.
It's over, dude.
It's over.
Franchise is over.
It's over, baby.
I mean, I know they're doing a Gears of War movie with Netflix. I'm sure they have hopes to continue doing Gears of War games. I mean, you know, maybe I guess, guys, even if we get more Gears games, that's awesome. But if the franchise isn't growing,
it's
in
over.
A major way.
Yeah.
Like we're getting a lot of new players. Like we're just growing as a franchise, right? Like what Call of Duty and all these other, games out there. It's like Gears of War. I don't care what anybody says. Gears of War should be one of the biggest third-person shooters on planet Earth.
I agree. I agree.
It should absolutely be like the mature Fortnite.
Yes.
That's what it should be.
Yes,
and
I agree.
I'm not saying that they got to go, like when I say mature, I compare it to Fortnite, I'm not saying like, you do Fortnite skins like they were doing with Gears 5 or like kind of alluded to that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking everybody who, like all the kids play Fortnite. All the adults play Gears of War. Like,
period.
That's in my brain, how I look at Gears.
Yo, he's fucking preaching. That's exactly the optics for Gears that I see. Let me know, guys. Do you agree with Zero? Gears of War should be the adult alternative to Fortnite, okay? If you want a more kiddie, relaxed, like, hey, I'm going to just play with the kids type of thing, play fucking Fortnite. If you want to get a little more serious, a little more mature tone, you go to Gears of War. You have McDonald's and you have Burger King. You know what I mean? Listen, bro. He's preaching all the way. Go ahead, my man.
Like, I'm like, dude, this could absolutely, if you do it right, you do a Gears of War Battle Royale or whatever.
Yes,
dude.
yes, like, something. Yes,
it could absolutely be the mature Fortnite.
Let's go. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm crazy.
No.
Maybe like...
The studios don't have a vision. They don't have vision. I challenge. I said this in my video before. I challenge the coalition to be great. I challenge you folks. I challenge you. You guys are technically savvy. We see what you could do technically, but can you make a fucking fun game and experience that people will go insane for? Can you do something new and innovative for this franchise? Can you blow off the dust off this bitch and get it popping again? Can you do that? Again, this is a challenge to the coalition, and I don't know if you watch this, Black Brother, or give a fuck. I really don't care either way, but because I'm going to talk my shit regardless. But can you make a fun experience? Can you make a fun game mode? Can you make something that would have people going crazy? And I say no every time. I say no every time. And I can't wait to eat those words. I would love to eat those words. But as it stands right now, and as the history track record is showing, you are not to be trusted. You are not to be trusted. But Abel Green is here because he loves Gears. Period. And I want the very best for us. But somebody has to call a spade and keep it real. And that's why I'm here. That's why Zero exists. We're here to keep it real. This game needs to be pushed beyond its limits and show us fucking something different, something with heart, something with soul, something that would really be substantial and carry. We need something different. Because the status quo, what we have now for this experience, is not fucking cutting it, guys. The coalition, the team, I don't know who's working on this project. I know there's probably multiple teams collaborating. Guys, show me something. Let's make it happen.
Maybe I'm living in a like living in a dream in Sarah. Like, I don't know, bro. But
no, you're not, bro. You're not. We're here with you, bro. I'm here with you. My community's here is with you. We hear your heart, bro. We hear you. You got great thoughts, great vision.
I'm just telling you, and for me, I don't have any experience with game development. We are in the process within Zero Dark. We are making a Roblox game, so we're kind of seeing like, you know, I mean, Roblox is totally different than Unity or Unreal Engine and stuff. Like, it's very, very different. But like, you know, we're seeing like the very small sliver of what like it takes to make a game, and it's a lot. And I understand that, but like,
it is.
You put so much into these games, but then such little effort into marketing it when that's like your baby, bro. And I get it. Like, if you don't have a budget for it, like, I'll give you an example. You know, Zero Dark, I don't have, like, we're a startup. Okay. We don't have a huge marketing budget right now because we just started, and we're trying to build it through, like, you know, word of mouth. We're trying to build it through, you know, consistency of creating content, whether it's on YouTube or social media and stuff, like every single day. Like, we don't have the budget yet. You know, we're still trying to get started.
Right.
Gears of War started in 2006. They've had all these years, bro, the 20-year anniversary, to build this thing. If they don't have a marketing budget, it'll be studied like what happened to Gears of War.
Oh, yeah.
Franchise.
Oh, yeah. And I'll make the video. Because
you've got Xbox backing this thing.
Thank you.
Dude.
Thank you.
Where's the money going for the marketing? Like, where did the marketing budget go for Gears of War Reloaded? Like,
agreed.
Where is it?
Microsoft is being split several different ways, bro. It's not focused. It's so big and bloated. Bro, a lot's going on with Microsoft. Like, bro, just when you think they get headway, it's like they take fucking 10 steps backwards. Like, it's weird. It's very, very weird. But shout out to their handheld, though. Mrs. Green wants that. You know, and my queen gets what she wants. But shout out to that handheld. That joint looked kind of fly. I'm not going to hold y'all. But back to my man Zero. Back to Zero.
You know, you can't tell me that they had no marketing budget. They had to have had a marketing budget. Where did it go? So, I don't know, guys, but I'm concerned about E-Day. I'm very excited about E-Day, cautiously optimistic about Gears of War E-Day.
Same.
I am unequivocally concerned about it.
So, folks, is Zero's concerns valid? Is his worries about Gears of War E-Day something that you could relate to? I know personally I could do just that. He's nailing it on the head. Gears of War E-Day needs to be marketed like it never has been marketed before. Microsoft needs to throw all its resources into this project here if we want to see any headway with this franchise. I personally love Gears of War. I know my folks on this channel love Gears of War as well, but we have to see Microsoft give a fuck about this title and give it legs to grow. It cannot be stifled due to a lacking budget. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you did not check out my last Gears of War video, be sure to click here and I'll be sure to see you there.